Hey guys, I wanted to go over some gear stuff and refinements with y'all today. So this is my Scipio. The gear I have on him is for ground units. The refinements I have on this gear should also just be for ground units, because when I attack or defend with this guy, I'm only going to be relying on my ground units. We have Dragon Gear, which upgrades to Ares. Dragon Gear, the refinements can get up to 20%. See, 20%. But once you upgrade it to Ares, can now get up to 25%. You have almost 25% ground troop attack. That's way better than 19.7% on a dragon piece. So a lot of people will wait until they have the upgraded dragon gear to spend a lot of refinements on it. Because if I were to spend a lot of refinements on this, trying to get close to the 20%, then I upgrade it to Ares, I'd almost want, I would have done myself an injustice by using all those refinement stones before it was ready, without having a chance of getting close to that 25%. The Ares ring will be the last Ares piece you'll be able to unlock. It's the hardest piece to unlock. It's unlocked by having 6 generals over the 3.5 million power. And as you can see, I have Scipio's there, but he's my only guy that's there. So I still have to have get 5 more generals that are as strong as Scipio to get the ring unlocked. Some people will do a mix between the 33 gear and the Ares gear, so they'll have 2 Ares pieces and 4 33 gear pieces. And the 33 gear, the refinements can also get up to 25%, like the Ares gear. The difference is the 33 gear has a lot of debuffs on it, so people make that to put on their debuff generals and stack the debuffs from the gear and the generals, all the debuffs stack, and you can cut someone's percentages down by half, because that's the cap, is half of their percentage. So if someone has 1,000 mounted attack, you're able to reduce them by 500% mounted attack, and you get that by the debuff generals and stacking debuff gear onto those generals. So here I have Scipio with my ground, and most of my refinements are pretty good. Well, on a couple pieces, but if I were to see on this one, I still need more refinement stones to get this bottom one unlocked, and these top 3 aren't that great either. So oh, here it is. If I lock 1 in, it costs 2k. I lock 2 in, it costs 4k, and if I lock 3 in, it costs 6k. So when I get refinement stones again, I'll probably lock these 3 and just try to get a ground troop defense on this one. But eventually, I'll want to get all of these higher, right? So it might be more beneficial for me to save up 50,000, about 40 to 50,000 refinement stones, and then use them all on here. Because what happens is you have a lot of refinement stones to start off with. Spin all 4 of them until you get a really good percent, close to 25. Then you lock it in. Then you spin 3. It only costs 2,000. Keep spinning them until you get another very good number. Then you lock that in. Then you get another good number. Lock that in. See, now what I'm going to have to do is I lock these 3 in. I get a percentage right here. And now I'm going to have to go back and start raising up my lowest percentages, like this one. It's kind of counterproductive, but it's what you got to do when you don't have a lot of refinement stones to fall back onto. Another thing I should cover is numbers. I've done some investigating, and there's actually a link I can the comments that describes it a little bit better. But these numbers right here are almost as good as a max percent. So the way you do this is on a level 1 keep with no research. Look at the base stats of troops. So like tier 13 grounds, I think have 1,000 health. 16,000 health. So 3,000 already, 1,000 would be really close, 25%. I would not lock a number in if it was half or less, but I would lock, I could see myself locking in a percent that's half, but maybe not half. You don't want to lock in anything that's like under 20%, really. You don't want to lock in any numbers that are less than half. I would only lock in a number if it was really high. These three could actually be placed with better percentages or better numbers. I would want these closer to 1,800 or above, and then I could replace this percent, try to get above 20%. So I have a good starter here, but I do have to go back through all of these. I have number here. With the attacks, I kind of want all percents so it's visible. And then with the HP and stuff, it doesn't matter too much, but as long as it's bulky, as long as it's strong.